Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to do my everyday makeup routine. This right here is what I do every day when I go to work, when I go to job interviews, when I do anything. This is the look that I do. But before I get started, if you're new to my channel, welcome. Please subscribe, and if you guys want to see how I did this look, then keep on watching. Alright guys, so today I'm going to be showing you guys my everyday makeup. I'm sorry I sound a little bit raspy. I literally woke up like an hour ago. What time is it? It's 11:05, and I am doing my makeup because I have a job interview today. So I'm like, what perfect time than now to do everyday makeup tutorial. So I've already started my brows just because they're just the bane of my existence and they take forever to do. But if you guys want to see an updated eyebrow tutorial, let me know and I can do that for you. I'm going with a more softer look this morning just because my mom's still sleeping. I just don't want to have really bright lights right now, so I'm keeping it kind of neutral and dim. So if you hear like birds chirping, it's because my mom has her little sound stuff on when she sleeps, so just ignore that if you can hear it. But I'm gonna start with priming my face. So because it's been so freaking dry and my skin has been so dry that I don't want to do too much priming. Well, I don't really do too much priming anyways anymore, just because I find like it dries out my skin. But I'm going to prime a little bit under in my T-zone area, just a little bit, with the Becca Evermatte Poreless Perfecting Primer. And I'm just going to take a little bit of that on my hand, on my finger should I say, and work that in and just apply it to my T-zone area, just because that's where I get the oiliest, I get shiny that area, and that's where I really want to keep matte. Before, I used to use this primer all over my face. Now as I notice I'm getting older, doing that just doesn't really look the greatest. So more of a like semi-matte finish looks really nice on my skin. So once I've primed, I'm gonna go in with my Dermablend concealer. This is like my favorite concealer. I use this when I do no makeup days, no makeup days. I just use it to underneath my makeup to really cover some imperfections. I don't know if you could see, but I just got burnt. I burned myself with my flat iron the other day, and that was actually the most annoying thing on the planet ever. But whatever. So I'm gonna take this and just conceal just some certain spots on my face, and then from there I'm gonna take my LA Girl Pro concealer in the color orange, color correct my under eyes. I don't know what's been going on here, but this is like some serious under eye loopage, baggage. I don't know what this is, and I hate it. Like I just hate it. So I want to see if I can get something done. I don't want to do Botox, I don't want to do anything, but I want to see maybe if there's another alternative just to try to like smooth this out. Like, you see the difference already? Like, this really ages me and it looks very tired. But if I just press this down, like, look at the difference already. So I'm gonna see if I can figure out a way to get that situated, because I can't. I then went in with the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear Foundation. This is my absolute favorite foundation. This is my holy grail. I refuse to use anything other than this foundation. I have like combination skin now. I don't know, my skin used to be super oily. Then when I was on Accutane, it was like super dry, and then now it's like combination. So that's why I put the primer in my T-zone, because that's where I get the oiliest. But I love this foundation. If you have combination to oily skin, this is the foundation for you. I don't need to talk more about it. I think everybody knows about the Fenty Beauty foundation. I love this foundation so much just because it gives you coverage, but it gives you more of like a natural looking finish. It like cancels out all your pores. It just makes you look like not flat, but like soft and smooth like a baby's butt, you know. So I really absolutely love this foundation. And also because today I am going on to a job interview, I thought this would be a perfect opportunity to do my everyday makeup tutorial with you guys. So that's kind of like what I do. I've done my eyebrows off camera just because they're the bane of my existence. They take forever to do, so I just do them off camera. If you guys want to see an updated video on my eyebrow routine and what I do and the shape and everything and why I chose the shape and blah 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 from what I used to do, let me know in the comments and I'll definitely do that for you guys. I'm gonna go in with my Bobbi Brown Sheer Finish Pressed Powder in the color Golden Orange, and I am going to apply that to my face just to set everything in. Okay, so normally I would be doing a winged liner right now, but because I'm going to this job interview, I kind of want to keep it a little bit more natural looking and not do a wing. I mean, a wing is fine, you could do your wing, but I kind of just don't want to do a wing today for the job interview. So I'm just gonna go in, but on my everyday makeup I always do a wing, but just for today I just don't want to do a wing. So I'm just gonna go in with this Maybelline Legal Length mascara, and I'm just gonna apply that to my lashes. Hold on, girl, am I getting some length in my eyelashes? Like, what? I remember back in the day I used to pack on the mascara to give me that like really like long wispy look, but I'm trying to grow my lashes, so I think right now they're looking kind of cute right now, girl. Like, yes. So I'm just gonna skip over doing the eyelashes for now. I would like to do my eyelashes last. So I'm gonna go in and do some contour. So I'm gonna take the Fenty Beauty matchstick contour stick in the shade Espresso, and this is also another one of my favorites. I like to warm it up on the back of my hand because it applies better when you do that. That was another big issue with Fenty Beauty, is like it's so drying, it's hard to blend, but like when you warm it up on your skin, it just applies so beautifully. And then I'm gonna go in with my Morphe M555 bus brush and chisel out my Christmas dinner. So then now I'm gonna go into my under eye highlight, and I'm going into the Tarte Shape Tape Conceal in the color Tan Sand, my favorite concealer. I just can't give it up. I actually just went and I bought the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind concealer, and I got this in the color Golden, and it's a little bit too, like, let me show you guys, like it's a little bit too light for me. Like, let me put it against, I feel like Tan Sand might be a little bit lighter. Yeah, Tan Sand is, I don't know if you can see, but Tan Sand is right, oh my god, Tan Sand is right here, and the Maybelline is right here. And I do like the Maybelline one, but when I blended it out, it just looked dry. Like, it looked chalky and dry. Even though the Tarte Shape Tape is a matte concealer, it doesn't do that on my skin. It just kind of leaves like a nice smooth canvas underneath my eyes, which is what I need because I have these little under eye thingies that I don't know what they are, where they came from, whatever. So I think I'm gonna go and get a shade up. They actually extended the range here in Toronto, so I'm so freaking excited. So I think I'm gonna go a shade up from Golden and see if I like that better, and it gives me a little bit more of like, not a neutral tone, but like not so like bright and almost like ashy looking. So I'm gonna go and see if I can get another one of that, but for now I'm just gonna use my good old Tarte Shape Tape. Never fails me every single time. I don't want to make it look like I'm going to the club, but I still want it to give me some highlight and make me look nice and fresh. So I always start with my nose because this is where it dries and it just sticks to my forehead and it just looks really freaking weird. And then now I'm just gonna buff out this. I don't like to leave my concealer on for too long just because it gets a lot more pigmented when you leave it on longer, and I don't want that, especially for like a job interview. I kind of want it a little bit more, not sheared out, but you know what I mean, not as like bam in your face. Like right now it looks like, girl, where are you going? But I mean, you guys have all seen me do my makeup and how it transforms and looks at the end. It's just really interesting to see how makeup does that. Like sometimes I'm even shook. Like I'm just like, what is this the same person? Like, what is happening here? And then I go on with my Sashi buttercup powder. I had this powder for like 2 years. Do they expire? I wonder if, oh my god, I wonder if powders expire, because I've had this powder for the longest. So I'm gonna take with whatever remainder that I have, and I'm just gonna dust that in there real quick. And what I like to do, which gives me like a really nice natural finish, is I like to go in with when I do my nose contour, and I like to bring it up into the bridge here. You see already how it gives me a lot more definition into my face, and it ties in to my nose bridge and into the under part of my eyes. And I just blend it out, and I feather it out, because I hate to see, one thing I hate to see is when your nose contour just stops. Like it's just from here to here and it just stops. I'm like, what? Like if you look at the symmetry of your face, your nose, everything goes up like this. It doesn't just stop. Like it doesn't do that. So I like to do that, and then I like to put it right underneath my nose here to kind of give me like almost like a button kind of effect on my nose. And then I just continue sweeping it out. So it gives me a little bit of like almost like a bronzer effect on my lids, but there's really no shadow, so it kind of just gives you a nice natural looking lid. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in and do some bronzing, bring some life back into my face, and I am going to be using the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the color Sunpower. This is the shade right here. Love it. I love MAC's Mineralized Skin Finishes because they look like they'll pack a punch, but they don't. They're very light, they're very sheer, they're buildable, and they give you that really nice finish that you want. Sometimes when you use pigmented bronzers, like you have to be really like light-handed with it, but with this you literally could like dip into it so hard, do this, and there's like, what, where is it? Like you look and be like, what, where is the bronzer? Like, so I love that about it, because I like, as I said, I like natural full coverage finishes. So this is why like I really like this, and it looks really good when you do no makeup days. Like it looks really pretty because it just adds back some texture and some color back into your face, which is really nice. Oh, and the brush that I used is the Morphe M527. This is a beautiful, nice, fluffy bronzing brush. It gets right into those corners that you need to, and it blends everything out really pretty. So now time for blush. I'm going to go into my favorite brush. Oh my god, it's been wiped. I think this is in the shade Ambering Rose. It is like hitting pan and it's like broken, but I love this shade on me so much. So I'm gonna take my MAC one, I think this is the 187 dual fiber brush, and dual fiber brushes are amazing to use to do, you could do your bronzers with it, you could do your blushes with it, because it distributes the product nice and evenly and gives it more of a natural finish. So I really like using this for my blush, but I'm just gonna go in and dip into the blush real quick. And what I like to do is I like to bring my blush up on an angle like this, so everything is snatched up this way, so it gives me a more lifted look. If you've noticed when I did my eyes, I brought it out, so it gives me more of a snatch lifted look. And you guys are thinking, well, why don't you bring your eyebrows that way? Yeah, no, we're not doing that. But I'm gonna take that and I'm just gonna put it up here. See, so it already lifts up my face and gives me more of a snatched face, which is what I really need right now after Christmas. So now I'm gonna take my favorite lashes. Thank you so much, Amy. I don't know if you guys know of her or follow her, Amy Macedo. She's another fellow Canadian YouTuber from Toronto, and I kindly asked if she could just like send me these lashes, because this company, Boldface, does not ship to Toronto or to Canada. They don't ship internationally anymore, and that actually pissed me off, but whatever. And so she sent me 12 pairs of these lashes. I was like besides myself when she sent me these lashes. So these are my absolute favorite. They look the most natural. People assume that they're fakes because they look so natural on me. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop those on. Okay, so while my lashes are drying, I'm actually going to apply some mascara. This is the Telescopic Mascara by L'Oreal, and I'm just gonna add that to my lashes, to my eyebrows, to give my eyebrows some more definition. The wand on it is very thin and skinny, so I just add hair-like strokes. So I just added hair-like strokes to my brows just to give them more of a full bushy kind of look. I love that look of brow. I don't know why. I love the full bushy look, and my eyebrows naturally are getting there. Like, they're getting full and bushy and crazy. Look how thick my brows are. If you go back to some of my videos, my brows were never this thick. They were thin and they were like super arched and whatever, and I kind of just let my brows grow and do their thing and just get wild and crazy, and this is how they are. This is how they are naturally. I don't have much of an arch to my brow. My brows are very kind of like straight, so I just stick with the natural shape of my brow and I just keep them full and natural. And then when I do fill them in, I just add a little bit of this and it just gives me more of that bushy kind of look. I'm also going to add some of this color right here in the shade Saddle by MAC, and I'm just going to add a little bit of that to my under eyes just because I like the way it looks. It gives it more of that natural bronzy kind of look, and I really do like that. So I add a little bit of that to my under eyes, and once again I sweep out and up to kind of bring everything together. Okay, so I popped on my lashes. I'm kind of feeling this like no wing, kind of like natural looking vibe, but I don't know, I've always been like a wing person and I just love a good cat eye. But for today, because it's an interview day, I'm not gonna do that. So I'm gonna go in and set my face with the NYX matte finishing setting spray. Am I the only one that likes to see how like your makeup transforms when you put a setting spray on it? Oh, it's just so beautiful. Cause you go from looking like pasty, ghostly looking person to like this like natural dewy finish looking like princess. I freaking love it. So while this is still a little wet, I'm gonna go in and take my Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter in the color Molten Gold. Love this highlighter. It just looks so natural and beautiful on my skin. And I'm just gonna add that. Not a lot, just a little bit. And then lastly, time for lips. I think I have talked about my lip combination 1,000,001 times on my channel. But there's 3 products that I use, and a lot of people ask me about this lip combination all the time. So the first product I'm going to be using is the MAC lip liner in the color Quark. And then now I'm gonna go into the center. I'm gonna take MAC's lipstick in Naturally Transformed. I like to put a lot of this on just because it wears very fast. And then the last product I'm using is a gloss. This is the Sephora Ultra, what's it called? Ultra Shine Lip Gel in the color Perfect Nude, and I just add that on top and I just blend everything in. All right guys, there you have it. This is the final look. This is literally what I do every single day that I go to work, that I do anything. I wear this look. It is so simple, it's so beautiful, it's so natural, and I really, really like how it looks. I always do a wing. I just didn't do a wing today because I am going to a job interview. So this is perfect for anybody going to job interviews or trying to figure out how to stop doing the most with their makeup but still look nice, fresh, and beautiful. This is another way that you can go about doing that. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like, comment, and subscribe. Clearly I have not been behind the camera in a minute, but like, comment, and subscribe. Also, leave me in the comments. I want to do an advice video. So leave me any comments. So leave me any questions that you have, any things that you want me to answer. Please leave them down below. I've gotten a couple off Instagram, but I want to see what my YouTube followers got to say. So please leave any questions, comments, anything you have, and I'll be sure to look through them and answer them. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Mwah. Bye guys.